Anybody buying Alligator Alcatraz merch, like, enjoy your Swatsta shirt. Now, I made this post here, you can pause to read, but it made some people upset. We're going to go through the comments and see for ourselves that the propaganda that people are being fed now is literally identical to the propaganda the Germans were fed in the 30s and 40s. Roxanne here says they have a place to sleep, food, bathrooms, AC, everything you have but freedom to walk the streets. They gave that up coming here illegally or committing other crimes. Oh my god, Roxanne, that's so funny that you say that because they literally said the exact same thing when they imprisoned my 14-year-old grandfather as a political prisoner in Auschwitz. My grandfather, being part of the Polish underground, which was the Polish resistance, committed crimes against the brown shirts. And the brown shirts told the citizens of Germany that the camps, what was happening, was completely humane. They were taking care of everybody. Germany had no idea of the atrocities their government was committing. Roxanne, do you recognize this picture? It's quite famous. After the war, German soldiers had to watch footage of what was happening in the concentration camps. They were learning after the war for the first time the atrocities that their government was doing. They didn't know. People who lived next to the camps didn't know what was going on. Here's another comment. Alligator Alcatraz detainees will have access to medical care, 24/7 air conditioning, and a rec yard, as well as support from attorneys and members of the clergy. Tell me more about how you keep comparing this to Auschwitz. I'm not. I'm going to actually compare it to Mauthausen. Mauthausen was the second camp my grandfather was imprisoned in. They transferred prisoners. That was a very common occurrence. So my grandfather was in like the main hub of Mauthausen for a minute, and then he was transferred to a satellite location. And by this point, he was very sick with pneumonia. This satellite location had an infirmary that invited prisoners to use, aka medical care. My grandfather was told, do not go to this infirmary, but he was like, but they have it, I'm gonna go. He went, and one of the brown shirt guards looked at him and said, all right, come with me, and took him into the back, and there were all of these hospital beds. And the guard asked my grandfather, do you think anyone's ever slept in one of these beds? And that's when it clicked to my grandfather what actually is happening. The infirmary was a front. It sort of had a one-size-fits-all medical care that was made of lead. My grandfather very quickly said, I'm feeling fine, I'm okay, I'll go back to work. You are literally repeating propaganda. Tiny Mustache Man knew that he had to put on a really good show for his citizens to keep them in line. It's why we heard German citizens for decades afterwards saying, we didn't know. Now, here's the cool thing. We have books. We are literally repeating the Tiny Mustache Man's playbook. He is normalizing cruelty drop by drop every day. So when the ovens do arrive, you've been conditioned. It is why people are speaking out right now. It is why descendants like myself are calling it out for what it is. We know where this is going. Never again means right now.